Sussex police are using tasers more than 5 times as often as they did a year ago, the biggest increase in their use by any force in the country.
Well, figures obtained by the BBC show that there were more than 150 incidents involving the stun guns in 2013. The rise coincides with a change in the rules around tasers, meaning that they can be carried by trained non-firearms officers. Our political reporter Ellie Price has this exclusive investigation.
A man tasered in Brighton last July. Sussex police officers were cleared of any wrongdoing after the video, appearing to show the man being kicked, was shared with the media.
Down! No! Taser!
Today, new figures show Sussex police has increased its use of tasers in the last few years, more than any other force in the country.
Last year, we increased the number of taser officers away from just firearms officers to 163 frontline staff, and that would account for the 477% increase you would have seen in the use of taser. Our view is that we will issue it to those officers that we think are necessary in order to deliver a good service to the public.
Figures show police in Sussex drew their tasers 164 times last year, compared with just 30 times in 2012. That's more than a 5-fold increase. But tasers were only actually fired 17 times in Sussex last year, compared with 13 times in 2012. The idea being the mere threat of use can be enough to ensure police orders are obeyed.
I've never seen one used, but it's better than a gun, it's just a proper gun, and as long as they're used in the proper circumstances.
If somebody's got a knife, I think a taser's a very good idea, but I don't want every officer to have one.
I've got a couple of friends who are police, so if you haven't got someone watching your back, then at least you've got another alternative.
But campaigners say the dangers of this alternative are underestimated.
When a police officer uses force, or if they've actually got their hands on someone, or if they're using a baton, then they really know how much force that they're putting in and can make a judgment as to what's proportional. But when the police officer is using a taser, they just are pushing a button, and I feel that the officer is probably very disconnected from the effects of their actions.
Sussex Police says it's reviewing whether it will issue any more of its officers with tasers in the future. Ellie Price, BBC South East Today.